his way. Morocco would love to host the Africa Cup of Nations. Last time was back in 1988. And there is Siagasila, who came through Haroya AC. The team is playing in the Total Indies African Champions League this season. And numerous players, including Naby Keita, came through Haroya and Conakry. And a very fine academy. Ball comes out to Hamid. Tries to send it down the line. Good movement there from Gugsa to try and find a bit of space. Sturdy marking from the Guinea midfielders. And a little bit frustrated. Not too many options. They win possession back. Under the watchful eye of Wabetu Abate, he knows that they need to make sure that they keep hold of possession. They're looking very dangerous on the attack, Guinea. And they like the fast acceleration. There's good movement off the ball, good vision, and good passing. The accuracy is good as well, picked up here by Diakabi. And the Valencian man, little flick, and well, the flick is not good enough to find the path of Siagasila. The danger has been diffused. Antoine Conte just getting his foot in. Long ball, nice ball over towards Hamid. Hamid, if he can keep that in, which he can, he's got a chance to try and deliver the perfect cross. There it is, coming in to the penalty box, headed away comfortably there by Seydou Sow. And flag goes up for offside. You can see this once again. Sorry, handball. That was the contact that was made by Herman Godo, Holmakasa FC, one of the rare players from Ethiopia who plays outside of the East African nation. Plays up in Egypt. Just giving the ball away a little bit too carelessly at the moment. They can't panic when under pressure. Got to make sure that they make the right pass and that they move into space so that they're working for each other. And again, that's just a little bit careless, and they have to be very clinical and very accurate with the passing. Picked up in the midfield is Tefesse Solomon, an Oasa player. Nicely done into the midfield, taking it forward. Johannes over to the right-hand side. Hamid, he just doesn't distribute the perfect pass. And you can see that Godo was just going, well, that should have been really in that pocket of space. He could have controlled it and then made the pass rather than just flick it. And it's straight back to the goalkeeper, Ibn Kone. Didn't really have an issue there, and a wasted opportunity. It was kind of the scenario that we saw in the reverse fixture just a few days ago on Friday night down in Casablanca. This scenario, obviously, they were hoping to be a little bit better, where they do remain very meticulous in the passing, and then they obviously go for the shots the moment that they can, but they can't be careless with their touches. And that's a very good ball as well, and this time it's dealt with by Origawi, Seder Origawi. 14.5 minutes gone here in Rabat. Not the perfect header, but dealt with perfectly by Isiagasila. And ball going down into the corner. Here's Marcana. And there's the foul committed by Antoine Conte. Eighth time that these two nations are playing each other. No, sorry, ninth time. There's five wins for Guinea, 2 draws and 1 defeat, or 1 win for Ethiopia. As they move forward, this is interesting, and this is a lot better. But there's free kick going against Ethiopia on that occasion, just on the edge of the penalty box. You could see that Abel Tiluhun was trying a little bit too hard to get his hands on it. Another very firm challenge, this time coming in from Guinea. The 25-year-old midfielder, the winger, just getting himself a little bit too firmly involved in that challenge. Probably not necessary. Guinea won the last 4 matches between against Ethiopia. And their win on Friday was their first in 3 games. They won back-to-back games since January 2022 in AFCON. In Cameroon, so it's been a long time. Here's the decent ball into the penalty box, punched away there by Aragawi, and picked up just on the right-hand side by Gugsa, using Belhay, and just nudged off the ball. That's going to be a throw-in. It's really good work from Francois Kamano, and the Lokomotiv Moscow man just applying a little bit of pressure on this Ethiopian defence. And the Ibex getting a bit spooks there at the back. They need to just stand up. Siagasila. And decent work by Emmanuel Yohannes, Ethiopian Coffee. There's the team that he plays for. They're one of the top teams in the East African nation. Ethiopian Premier League. Offside flag. Just going up there. St George top of the table. Head of Bahia da Kanema. Another good through ball. This is Kamano, but he's not able to race onto that one. And Seyd Aragawi was just getting in there before him. A little bit too fast and furious, the through ball. Charlo Termeni. Yohannes, and then the ball over to the other side. Good use of the space into the midfield. It goes with Marcana. Before they arrived in Morocco, Ethiopia just camped out at the Nazareth, east of Addis Ababa. There's the through ball once again. This time it's dealt with by Diakabe, the goalkeeper, Kone. Sends it back up into enemy territory. A back header, and the goalkeeper dealing with that is Tameni once again. They look very calm and collected when they're on the ball, just in the when they're not under too much pressure. The build-up play looks very good, and just pushing the ball a bit too far away from him, Gugsa. Kenna is the other player. She's playing on the right-hand side, plays for Defence Force. You can see Naby Keita's 4th-minute goal separating these two nations. It's an East versus West African encounter, this one. From Group D, Total Energies Africa Cup of Nations, qualifying for the Côte d'Ivoire 2023, which will take place next January, start of February. Across 6 stadiums in 5 cities, with, of course, Abidjan, Bouaké, Korhogo in the north, and San Pedro down in the southwest, and the capital, Yamoussoukro. The foul committed, and another free kick picked up by Ethiopia. Possession-wise, again, in control. Guinea not too worried about not having possession. They're just marshalling very well. That's, the offside flag stayed down for Naby Keita, who is unable to sprint onto that through ball. Came flying through at quite some pace. Tidied up there by Suleiman Hamid. Ashlutameni into the midfield once again with Aminel Johannes. And over to the far side. That's a very good ball. The flag stays down. Ethiopia on the attack. Can they find an equaliser? Well, the answer to that is no. It comes right across through the penalty box, but goes out of play, and the pass just not perfect at all, despite the fact that it was a 3-pronged attack. Let's just have a look at this again. Excellent running over on that far side. You can see that Maracana just really racing, and that was a little bit of a wasted opportunity, but beating the offside trap and getting themselves deep up and down into that left little corner, I think was an excellent scenario for them. Halfway through the first half. Mohamed Bayo trying to control the ball. Keita unable to control that and deal with it. There's a firm challenge there. Johannes picks it up and wants to go quickly. See Maracana over on that far side. Keen to get the pass and get things moving. Picked up in the middle, Johannes. Good opportunity once again. And tried the attempt to try and sneak that through to Tillahan. Didn't end with the right result. They get the ball back, and there's a good opportunity, and well, it was wide, but you've got to create those chances and you've got to take them. That was a good chance from long distance, but they haven't really put any pressure on Ibrahim Kone, and the Hibs goalkeeper, who knows that well, he's looking pretty solid and safe at the back, can potentially get flustered if this Ethiopian team decide to just create scoring opportunities, but at least take a few shots and just make Kone shake in his boots a little bit, because for the moment they're just playing a very smart, intelligent game, Guinea, and not rushing, not racing, not panicking, and taking full advantage of the quality players that they have, making the right pass through the middle to dissect that Ethiopian defence. Ashutamene finds space. Pass is not perfect. That's easily pounced on by Silla. Now it's 2 against 2, but luckily clear the ball. Goes back to Mokhtar Diakhaby. Been playing for Olympic Lyon. Over 35 appearances for Olympic Lyon. Nicely done by Keita. Keita just producing the wizardry that we expect from him. Picked up by Kamano into the midfield. And, well, the control just letting him down, Kuruma. Otherwise, that could have been another one of those fine scoring opportunities that they managed to create on a couple of occasions, with one of them finding the back of the net perfectly by the 52 capped Guinean international, and that's his 12th goal for Guinea. Another chance. This is surely going to be a good chance to get the shot in on goal. Finally, Godot unable to get his foot to the ball, but, well, they'd split the defence, and they just came together. Very frustrating, that is, for Kaba Diawara, because just look at this. He thought, mate, is he going to go for the shot to Lahun? No, he's going to thread the ball through. And finally, was that the right decision? Maybe should have gone for goal. Ibrahim Kone. Once again, they build from the back. Yared Belhay, Fasil Kamema FC play 8th in the Ethiopian Premier League at the moment. They're runners-up in the league in 2022. That's a nice piece of play. Gets past two defenders. Over to the right-hand side is Cherenet Gugsa. Got to go for goal. Tries to thread the ball through. See, for me, that's just not the right decision. You won't get past Isiaka Silla that easy. And they luckily battle back, and Aminel Johannes picks it up, and down in the corner, here they go again. Until Morgan Gilavogi pounces and retrieves the ball for Guinea. Suleiman Hamid into the midfield with Johannes. It was good to see Shemes Gordo coming back, retrieving the ball, just making himself useful, not just staying as an outright centre forward. He'll come back, he'll retrieve, he'll make that a pass and then move into space. Just like kind of like an extra player that you need to have. He's not an outright striker. It's a good opportunity. Was there a push in the back on that man Tillahun? Well, I don't think so, but you could see that he was under a little bit of pressure. Couldn't get between last defender and goalkeeper. The difference in size there. You can see that the 6'2" Saidou Sow is a bit of a handful. And alongside, of course, you've got Amadou Diawara, who is just top quality. What he's done in Italy is just quite extraordinary. Fantastic player, Roma, Napoli, and also in Belgium playing for the Giants of Brussels, Anderlecht. Termini down to Gugsa. Ethiopia quite happy passing the ball around at the moment. Not flustered too much, despite the fact that they're trailing by a goal to nil. Termini decides to send a long ball upfield. Kamano keeps the ball in possession. Nicely done. Siagasila. 68 matches now played for Guinea. And at the 30-minute mark, Naby Keita's the player who stands out from the crowd. 4th minute goal. And a sublime through ball from Francois Kamano to beats all of the defenders, very meticulously executed into his path. Controls with the right, fires it in with his left into the corner to beat Said Adagawi, the goalkeeper for the Walia Ibex. Just thought maybe there would be a couple of changes. Ramadan Youssef coming in the midfield. That happened, but Umed Ukri, the very experienced forward, not the player that was brought in. And here they go, moving forward. Just the Kamano touch, just not good enough. You've got to be careful because Solomon, when he picks the ball up, he can create some space. His passing's very slick. Sometimes they just move back a little bit too far before they move forward. There's a nice run down the left-hand side. The ball's scooped over the top. Good control as well with the chest. And they get the ball back. So all of that movement, when it counts for something, if you can keep that ball, there's a good opportunity for a shout. Can they get themselves that effort? It doesn't. It's just been cleared there. And good work from Diakabi and Sau getting in and just diffusing what could have been a good chance to score. It's all set up perfectly with Goddo there. Just couldn't get the shots in. Comes down to Suleiman Hamid down this right side. Into the midfield. And Johannes. Good work once again. Markena waits for a little bit of support. No runners down the left-hand side. Well, there was, but Youssef was just maybe a fraction too late. Would have preferred it to be a second or two earlier. Would have caught out Conte. It was all the way back to the goalkeeper. Guinea quite happy to play in Morocco compared to the high altitude in Addis Ababa. Would have been a whole different ball game if that would have been the case. You can see the movement, and the movement up front is very good. Hamid has the ball here. It's a very strong challenge from Francois Kamano. And just comes back and just makes sure that that is just going absolutely nowhere. Picked up by Suleiman Hamid. Tries to get the through ball. That's nicely done. Now can he get his pass over? There's a good chance for Ethiopia. It's been teed back. He didn't go. Oh, look at that for a goal. Beautifully set up and a finish that's worth its weight in gold. Markena's the man with a brilliant rasping drive from inside of the penalty box. I thought they were going to go back too far, but in fact, the setup was sublime. The Ethiopian fans absolutely jumping with joy. And the 24-year-old Defence Force player smashes it past Ibrahim Kone. There's your equaliser. That's a big statement, and that's a very important goal for Walia Ibex. And he is one happy man as he goes to celebrate with Betu Abate. Let's just have a look at this again. First of all, Suleiman Hamid just sends it down into the right-hand side. It's been picked up by Gugsa. Gugsa gets past his man Silla, and just look at that pass back. That's a beautiful pass by Gugsa, who really did set this up. Gets past Isiaka Silla. It's teed back, and that first time shot, well, an absolute rocket shot. Top quality. from Markiner. And there you have your equaliser. And this turns things around. This will give them a lot of confidence. No one expected a Naby Keita goal in the 4th minute, especially Ubetu Abate of Ethiopia, that's for sure. Here they go again to Festus Solomon. Over to the left-hand side, good control. Need to have a little bit more movement. A little bit too close to comfort. And they're racing out. Wonderfully dealt with by Diakabe, but they get possession back. They go again. Ethiopia, here's the goal scorer, Makna. Into the path of Solomon. Taken forward from Gugsa. Here's Godo. Centre forward over to the left-hand side this time. A little bit of space, trying to make those passes. Well, he was just a little bit flat-footed, but just look, they win the ball back quite comfortably. And some very slick passing indeed. Here they go once again. Lots of players. Onside position. No, the flag has gone up just down in the right-hand corner of your screen, so you can see. Couldn't have been that much. Very tight call. Mark Nadu again showing us what he's capable of doing, pushing himself into those dangerous positions. There it was. It's a very, very good call. And Diakabe just made sure that he was on the offside. Just tucked behind him and in front of the goalkeeper. The fans are really enjoying this this moment following the equaliser. And Naby Keita will not be too happy with the possession that they've had. Kind of orchestrating the proceedings here in Rabat so far, despite the fact that they did concede early on. By Keita on Ashley Tamane. Taken quickly by Bagari, and it's down, and he's in an onside position. Gets the ball, and Gugsa waits. Hamid. Losing possession at Festus Solomon. Taken quickly. Bit physical in the challenge, challenges Guinea, but at the same time, what we expect from the West Africans. Very talented team. And 7 minutes before the end of the first half, taken quickly to Festus Solomon. And straight into the path of Ashley Tamene. Down into the corner. Suleiman Hamid's been playing some great football down this right side. He's finding space, and he's finding his teammates down that right channel. Hands went up, and Solomon penalised by the referee, Mr. Alhaji Alao Mohammed of Chad. Saïdou Sow, 20-year-old Stéphanois, plays in Ligue 1 for Saint-Etienne. Chefoué Guichard. A very fine fortress down there in the Rhone Valley. Good work over on that right-hand side by Antoine Conte. Here's Silla on the ball. Doesn't have too many options. Has to go back. Squares the ball over to the other side. Picked up by Seydou Sow. Moving out of position a little bit with Amadou Diawara. Of course, Keita picks it up, and we know what he can do. He'll surge forwards and use his fine skill set to weave between midfielders. Fully capable of scoring goals, as we saw. That really was a very clinical finish there from the Liverpool midfielder, who's now gone past the 80 appearance barrier for the Reds. Clumsy the challenge, but finally it goes against that man Gugsa, and there's Kenyan Maknea scoring the equaliser 30 minutes after Naby Keita put Guinea ahead. Flag stayed down. He was actually onside. You can see that Yared Belhay was keeping that man's Silla onside. This is the goal. This is worth another watch. Look at Gugsa, gets the ball. That's perfectly passed back to him by Abel Tilahun. And just look at the rocket finish. Sumptuous stuff there from Kenyan Maknea. And the 24-year-old with a really top quality goal that he will remember for a very long time. But they always say they only count if you actually win. Well, we'll have to still wait and see if that goal will be vital at the end of the 90 minutes. That's a good through ball. Here they go again. Guinea put it on the left foot. That's in the back of the net. They get their second goal and they move ahead once again. This time Muriba Koroma is the man, and again a slick pass that comes from that man Naby Keita just before half time, and the Guinean fans jumping with joy, the national elephants stomping, and well, just dealing with that Ethiopian defence, splitting it open, and the fine clinical shooting from their front men and the midfielders especially separating these two teams. Just have a look at this again, and there he is, Keita, just putting it and just teasing the defence before that finish, and he really did rifle it into the corner. A fine strike indeed from Kuruma, and beating Said El Ragawi quite comfortably. That's 2-1 for Guinea, and it comes at a very good time for them. The defence really should have gone towards him. He's all smiles and a fist pump and a big smile, followed by the celebrations, and that's a really, really important goal that is for Guinea. And here they go again, pushing forward. There are players. Here's Keita. Again, the same man, Kuruma. This time he can't find his man. We got, what, 2 minutes left in the first half as Solomon goes on a wander. Gets stalled by Kuruma. Free kick. Clearance made by Ibrahim Kone. The fans that are here making a lot of noise. Second goal for Ethiopia, 10 appearances. That will be a free kick. And a little warning to Mokhtar Diakabi. Sorry, from Moriba Kuruma. And the last few seconds of the 45. Minutes of added time, as you can see. Ball goes back to Ibrahim Kone. Picked up by Ethiopia in the midfield. That's really good battling there by Naby Keita, but he did just maybe make contact with Emmanuel Johannes' ankle. Picked up by Hamid down the right side. Couldn't control. And Diawara spreads it out to the right-hand side. Here's Morgan Kilavogi, 25-year-old Paris FC player. Born in Toulon, just like Kaba Diawara. Coach of this team, nicely done. Silla picks it up, there's a good ball into the penalty box. Goalkeeper comes out, deals with that. Aragawi doing a great job there, otherwise Mohamed Bayo would have pounced. You can see that, he looks up and he delivers a fantastic cross. And if that hadn't been cleared, then it would have most definitely been met by Bayo. And the Lille forward would have buried that without hesitation. It is a corner, and it'll be the last play of the first half. And Kuruma, the 20-year-old Valencia player in the Spanish Liga, will take this. Diakabi's come up, 6'2". Watch out, he's very good in the air, but doesn't get the chance. And there's the half-time whistle here at the Prince Moulay Abdallah Stadium in Rabat, Morocco. And 45 minutes of entertainment. It's Ethiopia 1, Guinea 2. Well, 3 goals in the first 45, and Guinea opening the scoring through Naby Keita, their captain. And then we saw Mark Nat scoring his second goal for his country to cancel out that lead. And then just 3 minutes before the end of the half, Moriba Kuruma, the 20-year-old Guinean midfielder, scoring his first goal for his country on his 12th appearance. And that's a moment of magic for the Valencia man, the former Leipzig player. And as you can see, Ethiopia they are bossing possession once again, just like the first clash in the reverse fixture. 2 attempts on target each, 2 on target for Guinea. The accurate pass, well, very good on both sides. Just a few more passes, hence more possession. And not too many corners just yet. Let's take a